Let's get this party started. It's our last day to celebrate the decades in honor of WBOC's 60th anniversary. Today, we're going back to Y2K. It doesn't seem that long ago, but boy, have times changed just in the last 14 years. We journey back to the century that many people thought would never happen.
Plus, we share a retro recipe that even we didn't realize existed. And the look back wouldn't be complete without some of the sounds of the decade with help from Willowbrook.
Plus, it seems like every day we hear about a new scam or a new security risk, and no risk is greater than one that involves your child. We'll show you how this temporary tattoo can help you keep tabs on your little one. And have you ever heard of security slamming? We'll show you another way thieves are trying to break down your home safety barriers.
Pop quiz, what kind of pet parent are you? Do you completely spoil your dog and treat them like they're your baby? Or are you that type of owner who says a dog is just a dog and they'll be just fine out in the yard? We're going to tell you how the way you see your pet speaks volumes about your personality.
And I'm at the Tallbit Humane Society hanging out with Chrissy. She's such a good girl and she's looking for a home coming up. I'll tell you how you can adopt her and introduce you to a few of her friends.
Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
Shake it.
It has been so much fun this week.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. And we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today.
This is the WINS group from Salisbury University, so thank you guys for stopping by. It's good to see you
Welcome
today.
to Y2K. Welcome to our celebration of the
Y2K.
2000s. It's all part of WBOC's Diamond Anniversary, the 2000s. You know, it's really a hard decade to sum up.
Yeah. One thing you can say, it was definitely a digital decade. The 2000s brought us blogs on every subject, random thoughts on Facebook and Twitter, 10,000 songs in our pockets, and piano-playing cats on YouTube.
And we're thankful for this piano playing
for the piano-playing cats, which is kind of ironic, as a matter of fact, because in late 1999, we weren't sure if computers were going to put an end to the world as we know it.
I know, right?
That fear was brought about by a little bug that, in the end, didn't bite.
Well, we made it. The dire predictions of the last several months dissolved in a potent mix of joy and celebration all around the globe last night.
The Y2K bug was a computer flaw that may have caused problems when dealing with dates beyond December 31st, 1999. Banks, power plants, air traffic control, all threatened by the bug, but in the end, the leap into the new millennium was a relatively quiet one.
It sure was, but the world did not stay quiet for long.
It's 8:52 here in New York. I'm Bryant Gumbel. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center.
September 11th, 2001, a series of 4 coordinated terrorist attacks launched by the Islamic terrorist group Al-Qaeda upon the United States and New York and Washington, D.C. caused at least $10 billion in property and infrastructure damage. 4 passenger planes were hijacked. 2 were crashed into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center complex in New York City. A 3rd plane was crashed into the Pentagon in D.C. The 4th plane, United Airlines Flight 93, targeted at Washington, D.C., but crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania after its passengers tried to overcome the hijackers.
You remember where you were?
Oh, I do, yes.
I do too. Well, nothing prepared us for that shock that day in 2001, but in 2003, we were well prepared for Operation Shock and Awe.
Our goal is to defend the American people and to eliminate Iraq's weapons of mass destruction and to liberate the Iraqi people.
The 2003 invasion of Iraq lasted from March 19th to May 1st. It signaled the start of the war dubbed Operation Iraqi Freedom by the United States. Opponents of military intervention in Iraq have called into question the evidence used to justify the war.
Oh, I can't believe that was 11 years ago.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, you know, despite the doom we experienced in the 2000s, some refer to the 2000s as the all about me decade, and we have Mark Zuckerberg to thank for that. The founder of the social networking site Facebook transformed a dorm room project into the internet's biggest global village. An estimated 1 billion people around the world use Facebook today.
My name is Barack Obama, and I'm the guy who got Mark to wear a jacket and tie.
And President Barack Obama can thank Zuckerberg and Facebook for a little help in campaigning to become the first black president of the United States. The Illinois senator defeated Republican John McCain to become the 44th president of the United States. And of course, he was reelected in 2012.
Man. Now at the movie theaters in 2001, Harry learned the truth.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Rescued from the outrageous neglect of his aunt and uncle, a young boy with a great destiny proves his worth while attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
In December of the same year,
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
a meek hobbit of the Shire and 8 companions set out on a journey to Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring and the Dark Lord Sauron in The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings.
In Avatar, a paraplegic Marine dispatched to the moon Pandora on a unique mission becomes torn between following his orders and protecting the world he feels is his home.
And Johnny Depp puts a different spin on a pirate. Blacksmith Will Turner teams up with eccentric pirate Captain Jack Sparrow to save his love, the governor's daughter, from Jack's former pirate allies who are now undead.
I love that scene. Sorry. TV in Y2K brought us edgy dramas, sharp comedies, and enough reality to last a century. Physical challenges, mental gameplay, exotic locales, and the chance for one regular Joe or Jane to win $1 million kept the show Survivor from being voted off the primetime island since 2000. Survivor led the way for a slew of other reality programs since the turn of the century.
You put my stuff in Jell-O again.
And reality collided with comedy in the hit sitcom The Office, a mockumentary on a group of typical office workers where the workday consists of ego clashes, inappropriate behavior, and tedium. It was based on a hit BBC series.
Good morning. How was your weekend? It was good, sir. What'd you do? I was here most of the time with you, sir. Time well spent.
Drama among White House staffers, the theme of one of the biggest TV hits of the 2000s. The West Wing delved into issues big and small, from daily White House operations and staffing to elections and major presidential crises aplenty. Leading the way at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Martin Sheen as President Josiah Bartlett, a compassionate idealist who was fair, tough, and dedicated to his country, his family, and his staff.
Now, when it comes to the music of the 2000s, Rolling Stone magazine said the music of the Outs was all over the map in the very best way, with file sharing, randomly produced personal playlists. Rolling Stone credited U2's Beautiful Day as a song that reestablished U2 as the world's biggest band, looked backward, reviving the skyscraping sound of their 80s classics.
Pop's new queen had arrived, according to Rolling Stone. Beyoncé's debut solo smash announced her liberation from Destiny's Child and established her by doing everything sassier, bigger, and crazy.
Sean Carter's history as a reluctant rapper reached its hard rock crescendo with 99 Problems, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, flipping an old Ice-T hook with go-go percussion and metal guitars. Needless to say, it was a relief for Beyonce to be upgraded to no problem status.
And Rolling Stone magazine says at the top of the list is Crazy. Gnarls Barkley packed a career's worth of genius ideas into 3 minutes and then they basically disappeared. Rolling Stone said it blasted in punk clubs and Burger King bathrooms. Every, quote, sucky band on earth tried to lay in cover. For the summer of 2006, Crazy united us all into one nation under a groove.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, in the 2000s and still today, it seems like we're hearing more and more about people who try to harm our kids. Now, new technology is helping to protect them. Up next on Delmarva Live, find out how parents are able to keep track of their child's every move and how it's helping to calm the fears of worried moms and dads.
There is a low-tech way to help protect your kids, too. We're going to learn more about a safety tat that's giving parents peace of mind.
We're also talking about protecting our home. An alarm system is supposed to do the trick, right? Well, now a new scam has many homeowners on edge. It's called home security slamming. Find out what to look for to make sure you don't become a victim. And
a little later on, we are jamming into the weekend with the sounds from Willowbrook. The duo is here as part of our Decade-a-Day party celebrating WBOC's 60th anniversary. Today, we're going back just a few years to the 2000s, and we have the music to help us get there. Delmarva Live. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.